Jackie, well, one of the biggest dangers facing our kids these days involves vaping. Doctors are warning against it, and now schools are arming parents with the information that they need to combat this problem and help the kids understand what's going on. We've got the superintendent of High Point Academy with us, Dr. Brodie Bricker. He is here today as they gear up to host a big meeting in Spartanburg next week, and you guys are focusing in on the dangers of vaping.
Next week kicks off Red Ribbon Week,
Right.
and so we're having an information meeting for parents at 6 o'clock. Stay It Straight is a group out of Murphyville, Tennessee, and they're
Right.
coming in. We're having assemblies for our middle school and our high school. We're kind of a unique school because we're K through 12.
Right.
So the information for parents in that range of age is different. So we're just trying to give them some information, let them know the different options that are out there and how to notice it, and also how they can work with their children to say make good choices.
Well, obviously this is an issue that came up, and you were made aware of by probably parents saying, we need some information. What are you hearing from parents? How concerned are they about this?
Well, they don't know much about it. It started off a number of years ago, the e-cigarettes, very harmless and so forth, but now with the pods that people can buy, they have drugs in them. They have even pods and cigarettes that can blow up. I mean, because they have lithium batteries in them. So 37% of the kids today, when they put those things in their mouth, they don't have a clue to what they're smoking.
The consequences.
That's right. They do it because they want to fit in, or they want to rebel, or they just want to try it, but they don't make good choices. And our whole idea is to let young people know that you need to make good choices when you're dealing with things that can be harmful to your body.
And of course, this is at High Point Academy at the Performing Arts Center, where they're going to have this meeting on Monday. But this is not just something for your school. You are doing this for the community.
The community is part of our community outreach. We have a Title IV family grant that's for family wellness, family information. And so we're trying to get this information out. It's open to the public at 6 o'clock in our Performing Arts Center. And certainly parents and students are more than welcome to attend.
Now, if you are from Spartanburg or have visited Spartanburg over the years, I'm talking a lot of years, it's where the old Waccamaw Pottery used to be. You people out there who know the area, you know what I'm talking about. But that's what I remember being there. But now this big school, 300,000 square feet that you occupy, K through 12, and this issue, out of all the others, came to the radar because why?
Social media, what you read, students talking back and forth. What we hear on the news. It's just, it's growing. It's an epidemic. And, our parents need to understand that their children can be exposed to this in the mall or anywhere they are, So we want them to be aware, and we want our children and our students to understand and make good choices. And if they make good choices, they're going to have positive results. If they don't make good choices, it can be negative, and it can also be harmful to them.
So when it comes to this event, you have the parents coming to this. They're invited to come. You've been addressing it with your students, but you can, if you're a parent, bring your teen with you to this meeting on Monday, right?
That's correct.
So they can hear this information.
They can, and we encourage them to do that. We have plenty of space. We can seat 1,200. I'd love to fill the place up.
And when it comes to the dangers, I know I was reading the Steered Straight website, and they were talking about how one pod is like 200 puffs of a cigarette, which really translate to a pack of cigarette smoking a day.
That's correct.
If you're doing a pod a day. I mean, that's something to really think about.
Well, and sometimes they don't know what's in the pod.
Right.
Manufacturers kids just...
They're getting this stuff online and from people they don't know.
And their friends, and they're getting secondhand information, and they're reading stuff on social media. They're going to sites that their parents probably don't know they're going to, where they get their information, and they're getting bad information. And, all we want to do is to bring the level of awareness up to students and to parents.
All right, so once again, this is happening Monday night, 6 o'clock, open to the public. If you have concerns about vaping, want to understand more about the dangers, want your kid to understand more about the dangers, this is a meeting, folks, that you may want to drive to Spartanburg to attend. We appreciate you being with us, Dr. Bricker.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank you for coming. And thanks for watching Carolina's Family at 4. We're coming right back with more, you guys. Stay with us.